type in web soil survey. And you should be able to find a link to it. So you'll come to this page and you're going to hit the start WSS, the green button. You hit the green button. You end up with a big map like this. And the first thing that you're going to have is you're going to have this cursor here that you can zoom in. So we're in Sherman County. Let's just zoom in here on Sherman County, get a little bit closer to Morrow. But yeah, so right there, we've got the Sherman Experiment Station. Keep zooming in. This other option, you can zoom out. You can use the hand tool to kind of reposition that. And then here, we're going to create what they call an area of interest. So you're going to go over here and you're going to see the 2 polygon features with AOI on them. We're just going to create a rectangle here. The other one allows you to create a polygon that you have adjustable angles on. Put the area of interest over that. And so now when you see the bars there, that means that you have the area of interest created. So then that allows you then go to soil map. Select soil map. And then it shows you the different soil types within your area of interest there, which it's helpful. It will describe how many acres within your area of interest does that soil type comprise here. And then also the percentage that comprises of your whole field. So this is helpful. If this is one continuous pasture, you would be able to see that, okay, I have 10% silt loam, 90% of it is more of a standard type soil that's not as productive. So then you'd realize, oh, this pasture, that 10% area is really productive, but the rest of it, I'm not getting a lot of information out. And that's also helpful, gives you the total areas of interest. So if this is a perfect pasture that was square rectangular, then you could be like, okay, I've got 30 acres of pasture here. And so that would be helpful to know for your management, how much area you had there for either hay production or for grazing animals. So the other thing that's really helpful is you're under soil map. So we know what soils are there. And you can also, if you select the printable version, that creates a nice print out of this that you can save to your computer or you can print out and look at. But the real handy thing here, so you can see we have soil map here. If we go over soil data explorer, if you select that, it's still going to show your soil map, but suddenly here on the left-hand side, we have all these other options that you can look at. And so all sorts of soil health things that you can look at. But for me, I think what's most beneficial for farmers to use is this vegetative productivity. And in some areas, they use this as a production index, of how much alfalfa hay this create. That's specific to Klamath Falls. But what's helpful is, so then you have the range production. So if you want to figure out how productive this is for grazing livestock, you can select, so let's just say normal year, how much forage can we expect those soils to create? So it pops up this next pull down here. And when you hit view rating, select view rating, and then it pops up this table that then will tell you the different soil types on your maps, on your map there, what's the rating in pounds per acre of production that's going to create each year. So this is a really helpful ballpark that then you can take the forage production estimated from here, and you can determine how many animals you can stock on that pasture using those animals. And so it's helpful here that a normal year, this is how much it creates. But if you scroll back up here, you do have options to see what the range production estimate would be in a favorable year. So let's say we have a lot of precipitation, very favorable growing conditions. And again, you're gonna have to hit view rating again. So now it's saying, so 1,100, we're getting 1,400 pounds per acre of production. So it's some good helpful information there. And again, you can still go to the printable version should be able to create a printout of this. So next up, if you go to soil properties and qualities, that also has some very detailed soil information. You also go to soil reports. In the soil reports, you can do the same thing that we just looked at. But then it actually shows, since this is in the report format, it makes it a lot more accessible to look at. So here you can see it's got favorable, normal, and unfavorable year all there together for you to look at. So that's the easiest thing to do, is if you just go to there, get the rangeland productivity report under soil report, and then you do printable version, and it will actually print this specific report out. So again, the printable version here, it's not going to print the nice pretty soil map that you got earlier. It's going to print out more of a report that's just of rangeland productivity. So here you can see it's not showing the map. It's just giving you a description of rangeland productivity. And then this is the actual report